Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the so-called Black community.
Here we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
A 22-year-old white boy is being investigated by the Hawks for serving in Israeli Army sniper unit. Hello, my name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. When I read this article on News 24, I thought to myself, this boy is either deaf, dumb, or an imbecile. He falls in these three categories, nothing more and nothing less. With the South African apartheid history and the Israeli government helping the apartheid government to oppress and abuse us, and you decide to be a sniper for the Israeli army, killing thousands of Palestinian women and children who are currently facing the apartheid regime, the very same regime we went through, it must be crazy. I must be dreaming. It can't be real. Your hatred for Black people can't be real. As a 22-year-old who has never experienced apartheid, but you are fully aware of it because we are taught about it in our history classes, what compelled you to do this? What compelled you to become a sniper in the Israeli army? I'm sure you thought to yourself, you know what? Grandma and Grandpa had fun during the apartheid era, and I didn't. So what am I going to do? The South African government will arrest me if I indulge in the hatred of Black people. So what am I to do? I know. I am going to the country that South Africa took to the International Court of Justice because I do not care about what my country stands for. I do not care about the history of my country, and I certainly do not care whether I die or not. I am just a little boy who was born in the wrong era. I just want to enjoy apartheid, and Israel is the only country that offers exclusive VIP access to my desires and aspiration of becoming a warmongering killer. That is what you thought. That was what was going through this boy's head when he decided to become a sniper in the Israeli army. Authorities have launched an investigation into the participation in the war in Gaza of a 22-year-old man from Sandton who was identified as a member of an elite sniper unit serving in the Israeli Defense Force known as the IDF. The Directorate of Priority Crimes Investigation, the DPCI, also known as the Hawks, confirmed to News 24 that it was investigating Aaron Bayhack for his alleged role in the Israeli-Gaza war, in which more than 43,000 Palestinians and 1,139 Israelis have been killed. 2 weeks ago, News 24 reported that Palestinian investigative journalist Younis Tirawi identified Bayhack as a member of an elite sniper unit known as Refaim, it's also called Ghost in Hebrew, whose members upload videos of themselves shooting unarmed men of military age in Gaza. Bayhack appears in Tirawi's documentary called Ghost Unit. The Regulation of Foreign Military Assistance Act requires any South African wanting to render foreign military assistance in another country to first apply to the National Conventional Arms Control Committee, also known as the NCACC, for the application to be considered by the Defense Minister. So from the year 2008 to 2009 Gaza war, from when the Gaza docket was compiled, they had identified at least 73 white South Africans serving in the Israeli Defense Force around that period. Now, between the period 2016 to 2022 of wars perpetrated by the IDF in Gaza, there were at least 15 individuals and 4 institutions identified. More white South Africans have been identified for unlawfully serving in the IDF. You know what I like about them folks, to be honest? They will always show us they do not like us nor like living with us. They go to the extreme measures to show us, yet we would die for them. There is this loyalty that Black South Africans have for them folks. You like acting inferior in their presence, and I have mentioned that before, that one girl from the African Diaspora News family, she has clocked that. A lot of the African communities across the globe can see the fear and loyalty the Black South Africans have for them folks. And this loyalty was evident throughout the whole Chidima xenophobic saga. But that is not, let us not talk about the whole Chidima saga. I am talking about the white South Africans that have been identified to fight alongside Israeli government that is responsible for killing millions and for killing thousands of Palestinian women, men, and children. They seriously have a problem. Our white people in South Africa seriously have a problem. You can't go and fight. You can't go and help fight for a government that also aided the apartheid government of South Africa to oppress us even further, to implement apartheid laws even further. It shows that you hate us. Honestly, it shows that you hate us. I mean, what more? Why would you want to go and fight for the Israeli that is busy perpetuating violence against men, women, and children? A government that is responsible for the rise of apartheid, and you go and help them. These Zionists, they have no shame. Their lack of kindness and love towards the Black South Africans is the reason why they're there in Israeli fighting for them. And you guys here in South Africa are showing them loyalty. You Black people here in South Africa are busy gatekeeping them and their wealth. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That is just my opinion. This boy must have been out of his mind. As a 22-year-old, people in his age are playing video games. People his age are going out on dates, and you want to become a sniper in the IDF. Oh, wow. You truly must hate your people. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel.